What's up, everybody? Stray13 here from Banned from the Video Store. Going to give you my review of Mortal Kombat 2021. I guess I should probably start with the things I like about the movie before I attack the things I don't like about the movie. First and foremost, I love the fact that it's rated R. I love that it's heavy with Scorpion and Sub-Zero when the 1995 version barely had them in it at all. And it definitely was not as bad as, say, like something like Annihilation, which was a fucking abortion. But I love the gore. The gore was incredible. The kills definitely surprised me. Without going into too much detail, there are some decapitations. There are some exploding heads. Cool shit like that. Sonya Blade and Kano were both fantastic. Kano pretty much stole the show up until about the middle of it when they kind of backed off on this character a little bit. But Kano was awesome, because he's actually working with the Earthrealmers, and the original guy that played Kano, I think he committed suicide. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. But he was fantastic, and made him that Australian, hello, love, good to see you again, And Kano was definitely the shit. Liu Kang, the guy that played Liu Kang, looked so young, but he was definitely a badass. Kung Lao was cool as hell. Let's see, what other things should I talk about? Goro looked cool. Goro definitely looked cool. I don't know if he looked better than the original movie, though. As weird as that is to say, the Goro in the original 1995 movie was simple, but he looked good. He didn't look great at times, and the puppet, I know that they had problems with the puppet, but when he looked good, he looked good. This Goro was wearing all kinds of extra shit and everything, and sometimes on a character design, I believe that less is more. Trying to think of anything else that I really, really liked about it. And the fight scenes. The fight scenes, of course, were incredible. Very few of the fight scenes. Actually, I don't think any of the fight scenes were bad. Of course, the first 15 minutes of the movie kind of steal the show. When Sub-Zero fights the man who later becomes Scorpion. That's pretty sweet. Lots of kicks and cuts and slices, and people are like, ah, and, blood's going everywhere, and people are getting stabbed and getting their fucking people get shoving their fingers in other people's wounds. That was really cool. I'm not going to go into who did what to who, but now I guess I want to get to the bad stuff. There's 97 Mortal Kombat characters. 97. You got guys like Cabal, who was in the movie, who was awesome, by the way. I should have said that too. I thought Joe Mantegna did the voice of Cabal, but he didn't. But Cabal did look really fucking cool. Let's get back to what I was saying. The stuff I did not like. The main character, Cole Young. There's 97 fucking Mortal Kombat characters, and we make a new one for the movie. We couldn't have, made it Striker or fucking Mocap. Mocap sucked, but there's so many Earthrealm characters that could have been the main focus, and they just focus on this new guy, and I'm like, but there's Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and there's no Johnny Cage. Why wasn't there Johnny Cage? Johnny Cage was one of the original fucking 7. He was the only one from the fucking movie that was left out. How is that? I fucking love Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is my top 3 favorite Mortal Kombat characters. What? I don't get that. I think they tried to force in a little bit too much of other people's shit that was going on, and Jax, I don't think Jax needed to be in it. Jax, okay, first of all, everybody has this birthmark that is it looks in the shape of the Mortal Kombat dragon, and they've had it since birth. Well, Cole's had it since birth because of his lineage, and everybody else has one because they killed somebody with one or something like that. But anyway, that makes them like the Earthrealm's champion, like one of the Earthrealm's champions. Kano slit a guy's throat and took it, which was kind of cool. But Sonya, the whole movie, it's like, hey, Sonya, where's your Mortal Kombat mark? I don't have one. Oh, Sonya. I mean, she was like one of the fucking cutie mark crusaders from My Little Pony, and it really... yeah, that was upsetting. But I'm going to go back to Cole Young. I don't know why they would have added Cole Young to the 97 characters. 97 goddamn characters. Let's make a brand new guy. And he wasn't even... He was like... If he was an ice cream flavor, he'd be vanilla. No, he wouldn't even be vanilla. He would be water. He just was so boring. A lot of shit didn't even go down in the movie that you would think was going to happen. The Mortal Kombat tournament didn't even happen. There was just like, we're going to invade Earth. And they're like, nuh-uh. And they fought, and that was it. It was cool to see Nathan Jones from the WWE and a few other things. I think he was in one of the Scorpion King movies. He played Riku, which I wasn't a huge fan of Part 4, so I don't give a rat's ass about Riku. What else should I say? Shang Tsung was not impressive. He had black eyes at one point, and I'm like, ooh, cool, neat. And then, like, but he was just like, well, they fought and lost, so, well, see you guys later. Sub-Zero was definitely the main villain of the movie just because he was so fucking savage. Sub-Zero was a badass, like, just hardcore as shit. They kind of, like, shoehorned in a lot of Cole Young's family stuff and stuff that just didn't need to be in the movie. They could have cleaned it up a bit. I can't say I was in love with this movie, but in a 1 to 10 scale, and I do with the 0.5s, I would definitely 6.5, probably tops. I said earlier to Creepy Girl that this was a 7, and I don't know. Like, the more I think about it, I'm just kind of like, I enjoyed it. It's the best Mortal Kombat movie. It's one of the better video game movies. And if you watch it as a standalone movie without knowing, like, the Mortal Kombat, history and stuff like that, you're going to like it. You're going to be like, oh, wow, that was a cool, kung fu movie. But if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you're just going to be disappointed in things. Now, not everything. Like I said, you're not going to hate it, but you're going to be let down. You're going to be whelmed. You're not going to be underwhelmed. You're not going to be overwhelmed. You're just going to be whelmed. This is Stray13 from Banned from the Video Store. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Please leave me a message. Tell me how much you love me and how, I'm the greatest and all that cool shit. And if you have anything you want me to review, just let me know. And have a great night.